What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report. And in this video, we're going to be discussing Cole Ragans and his potential breakout season in 2023. So Cole Ragans is a left-handed pitching prospect in the Texas Rangers organization. He was drafted in the first round back in 2016 with the 30th overall selection. However, even though Cole Ragans has always been considered a highly talented prospect, his career has been derailed by 2 Tommy John surgeries. So Cole Ragans has been able to overcome that. And back in 2021, he was seen as a really good bounce back story. And in 2022, Cole Ragans continued on that bounce back story, and he was able to reach the major leagues. He had around a 3 ERA, which was really good, but he wasn't really seen as that highly talented prospect he was anymore. So he made his major league debut, and he pitched decently at the major league level, nothing spectacular. But obviously going into this season, 2023, the Rangers didn't view him as a lock to make the starting rotation. We didn't really count on him. Obviously, we hoped that he could develop more, but we went out and signed starting pitchers. Jacob deGrom, Nathan Eovaldi, we traded for Jaco DeRizzi, and we signed Andrew Heaney. So going into spring training, Cole Ragans is viewed as a depth option, as well as Dane Dunning, etc. But Cole Ragans has been impressing a lot during spring training. As Bruce Bochy has said, he says Cole Ragans has been a joy to watch. Cole Ragans has only had 2 outings so far in spring training, but he has pitched extremely well. Yes, it is only a small sample size, but let's dive in and look what Cole Ragans has done to impress the Texas Rangers and Bruce Bochy. So first of all, Cole Ragans has never been viewed as a guy with an outstanding fastball. Cole Ragans has always been comped to Cole Hamel for his size and his lengthy build, and his good changeup. But Cole Ragans is now pumping gas in spring training. Take this for a grain of salt. Last year, in Cole Ragans' major league debut, or in his 40 innings pitching with the Texas Rangers, he only had 14 pitches that were at 94 miles an hour or above. In Cole Ragans' last spring training outing, he had 18 pitches that were 94 miles per hour or above, and one hit 99 miles per hour. And that's crazy. That's a crazy increase in his velocity. And obviously, that's a short stint in spring training. You would expect over a long haul of the season that wouldn't really keep up. But for Cole Ragans, who had an average fastball velocity of 92 miles per hour last season, you would think, what if that could go up 2 miles per hour? Then I think Cole Ragans could really have a breakout season, because Ragans is known for dotting up his pitches, having a nasty changeup, and if you add in a increased velocity and fastball, not to mention his fastball spin rate was in the 87th percentile in all major league fastballs, because then you could dot up his fastball at the top of the zone, and with an increase in velocity, then that will get a lot more swings and misses. However, even though Cole Ragans is still impressing, it's still a long uphill battle for Ragans to make the starting rotation. However, if he does keep this up, there definitely is a chance that he makes the roster. And even Bruce Bochy said that you have to stay open-minded and you have to consider all things. I think if you look at what Brock Burke did last year, nobody thought he would make the club, but he impressed, and he made the club as a long reliever. That could be Cole Ragans this year. Obviously, I think the starting rotation is locked up, but there's definitely some flexibility in that bullpen, especially with the Brett Martin injury. We don't know how Will Smith will be. We don't know what Taylor Hearn will be, because he's always off and on. So could Cole Ragans be that long man and build him up, because he still is coming off 2 Tommy John injuries, so you don't want to throw him straight into the fire. And if an injury were to occur, because the Rangers the rotation is prone to injury with the likes of DeGrom and Eovaldi and Gray and Heaney, we could have Ragans right there, which is kind of nice because we also have the depth and Otto and Dunning and then the top prospects in the minor leagues. And I think this is great because if Ragans can keep this up, and there is signs that he can, because Ragans gained 10 pounds of muscle in the offseason, so now he's weighing at 215 pounds, so that could help him have more stamina and endurance. Then that means we have a homegrown pitcher. I'm not saying he's going to be an ace, but he could break out this year. And that's great because Martin Perez is a free agent after the season with his qualifying offer. So that could be another guy that could fill in to rotation internally, and that could help keep the salary cap down. But also, Jacob Rizzi will be a free agent after the year, as well as Andrew Heaney. Andrew Heaney has a player option, so if Andrew Heaney plays well, he's going to be a free agent. So we'll see about that, but that could be 3 pitchers from the Texas Rangers that are free agents after the year. So I think Cole Ragans, this could be a really interesting story to follow over spring training and potentially into the season. But Rangers have been talking about Ragans internally. That means Chris Young and all the other front office members. Obviously, we need him to stay healthy. That's important. And I don't expect the velocity to be in the upper 96 mile per hour range. But that just goes to show that he does have it in the arsenal, which is nice. But for him, if he wants to be a starter, I'm guessing he'll probably try to work around 94 miles an hour on average. But obviously, if he needs more, I'm guessing he has it now to throw it, which is nice. But if he were to work as a long reliever in the bullpen, maybe he knows that he's only working 2 innings, so maybe he can reach up in the upper velocity. But I think this is a nice weapon to have for the Texas Rangers this year if he can keep on producing in spring training and stay healthy, but also for future years, because like I said, free agency, we have free agents coming up in the upcoming year. But I think this is a good story for the Texas Rangers because we haven't had much success in developing our own pitchers. It's always been having to fill it through free agency or trades. I think this is a good story for other Rangers prospects as well, because if we could develop Ragans, that means, I know a lot of fans have been worried about Leiter and Kumar Rocker, but that just goes to show that we could probably develop them as well. So let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. Do you think Cole Ragans will have a breakout season with his increase in velocity? I've never seen an increase in velocity like this for a guy that's been throwing low 90s to touch 99. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think his good feel for pitching, his command, and his nasty changeup with this increase in velocity, as he already has a high spin rate fastball, do you think he'll be able to find his way onto the team? And maybe by the end of the year, once there's probably will be injuries, do you think he'll be in the starting rotation, or do you think he'll be an elite longman? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be interested to follow this through spring training and into the regular season, but I really hope the Rangers can finally hit on one of their first round picks. With that being said, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.